So I'm doing the work of Byron Katie. It's a technique called inquiry. Um, and basically, how I would summarize inquiry is you find a belief that's troublesome or stressful for you, and those appear naturally throughout your day. You write it down and then you question it. And the series of questions that you ask are prescribed by the technique um, called the work or inquiry. So I'm going to walk you through doing inquiry about a stressful belief I've had. Um, so I'm here at my house and finding that a lot of things are breaking. Like maybe to put anchor myself in the situation. My irrigation lines for the garden were broken and leaking, and I felt like, oh, this um, kind of the belief behind that, which frustrated me, was like, oh, these things should not break. And also, I can't fix this. It's kind of related, like, hey, these things can't break, and if they break, I can't fix them. So that's the belief I wrote down. Um, and now I'm going to walk you through doing inquiry about that belief and see what appears. Um, so the very first question you ask is this belief true? These things should not break, and I can't fix them. Um, I mean, the answer that appears to me is no. And the first question is just supposed to be a yes or no answer. But to share more about what I kind of see and appears there, um, I realize like things break all the time. It's reality, and if I think anything at all shouldn't break, I'm like opposing reality. Everything is in the process of breaking and falling apart, um, and will need to be replaced. So, in that sense, I feel like yes, it's really clear to me that this thing should break and that it was meant to break. Um, and also, I can't fix this. Like, no, I've learned to fix lots of things, and even if I can't, I can get someone to help me fix it, no matter what. So there's always a way to fix this, whatever breaks. Um, Next question that you ask is, how do you react? What happens when you believe this belief that things should not break and I can't fix them? I obviously get really frustrated whenever I find anything breaks. I become upset. I kind of like curse reality, opposing what happened. Um, and I think that obviously causes me a lot of difficulty and suffering, in that I'm not, I'm like, oh, this thing broke. It ruins my day. Um, I get tense. I like have a recurring thing going on in my mind about, oh, what am I going to do to fix this? What do I need to do? I can never. And I may even doubt myself, like, oh, you're not good enough. You're you're not good enough to fix this house. You shouldn't even own this house. Things like that. I kind of like doubting myself a lot. That also is something that appears. Um, and I notice that like if something breaks, it's like always in the back of my head, like you gotta fix this, you gotta fix this, you gotta fix this, and it distracts me from other things I might be doing in the day, like enjoying time with my family. Um, okay, so the fourth question is, who would you be without this belief? So in this case, who would I be without the belief this thing should not break, and I am not able to fix it? Um, yeah, I'd be just like sitting with this. I would just be fine with things breaking. Like I'd be fine and at peace and okay with whatever is going on. Um, Things break or doesn't break. I might even be able to appreciate the things that are not broken, and that would make me happy as well. Um, I think I would just be you know, less of a less worried. Like I wouldn't be constantly ruminating on it. I'd be like, hey, I know things are going to break. It's reality. It's what they're meant to do, and it's going to happen. Stop worrying about it. You can find a way to fix it. That's why you have a brain and you can solve these problems. Um, the last part of the inquiry is the turnaround. So you look for statements that are almost the opposite of this belief and see if they are as true or equally true as the first problematic belief you had. Um, So I think to write these down as I think of them, like um, this this thing should break, um, and I can fix it. That is the opposite of this thing shouldn't break and I can't fix it. Um, so that feels true. It's like, hey, like I mentioned before, everything is going to break, and I should. It should. It's meant to. That is reality. Um, so that is very true. And then I can fix it. Yes, I've had to fix lots of things. I either do it myself, or if I need help, I get someone to help and hire them. So that's also a really true. It feels like a much truer statement is I can fix it. Um, one other turnaround is make it a little more personal. It's like I should not break, or I should break, and I can fix myself. That's an interesting one. Um, going back to like the reason for doing the work, one of the things is you look for is actually these stressful, problematic situations that happen. They're actually things you look forward to. Um, so even a turnaround that I'll do after this, but of saying like, hey, I look forward to this thing breaking. Why? Because it's a chance to do more inquiry about problematic beliefs I have and see if they're true or not and be happier. So I should break, meaning I should have a difficult situation, I should face it, but also I can fix myself using this inquiry technique. I can fix this belief. I can fix my opposition to the reality of the situation that's causing me all this suffering. Um, so another turnaround is I look forward to things breaking. I look forward to things fixing. Um, because if it happens again, it's another chance to question, do more inquiry. Um, so that was a very just short video to an immediate situation I'm dealing with, doing inquiry about this belief, and I already feel much more kind of accepting and open to what's broken now or what could break in the future. So thank you.